Hello, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, today we have another pick a crystal rather. I've really loved doing these for you guys, and I think you guys like them as well. As I said before in the other one, Spirit has been calling me to do these more often so that the collective can grow their intuition, develop their intuition, and so that the piles can be catered specifically to you. So today we have 4 piles, and we are going to see what your higher self wants you to know. And yeah, I'm super excited. We have 4 piles, 4 different crystals. So I pulled cards beforehand pertaining to the energy of your higher self and what your higher self wants you to know during this time. And this was blessed by the god Thoth. I just want to say that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ring the sound bowl just to clear the energy and allow you to feel drawn to whatever crystal and pick your pile, and then we will get started. So let's begin. Let's begin. We have rose quartz. This is lavender rose quartz. I will show you the crystals. Maybe this may help with you picking a pile easier. This is amazonite. Then we have pink and green tourmaline. And then we have yellow calcite. Okay, so hopefully that allowed you to choose your pile a little bit easier as well. So now we are going to begin. Okay, pile 1, here is your pile. So what I will be doing is going through the cards with you, and then we'll pull some extra messages from the Egyptian tarot. So we have the animal spirit that connects you to your higher self. We have the overall energy of your higher self, and then we have the advice from your higher self. Okay, pile 1, so you got the crone energy. The crone is known as the wise one. The crone is the sage. They've been here for many, many, many lifetimes. They know a lot. The crone is also equivalent to the hermit. The hermit is Virgo energy, so you may be a Virgo or even an earth sign or a water sign, but signs do not matter here. I'm just throwing it out there just so you know. Maybe that may solidify the resonance for you. But yes, your higher self wants you to know that you are very, very wise, and that you may, your 3D self may sometimes convince you that you don't know as much as you do, but really your higher self is wanting you to know how wise you are, how ancient your knowledge is, how many times you have been here and you have experienced this life. And maybe that's why sometimes you feel older than your age, and it's because of this energy that your higher self holds, that knows that you have been here for longer than you can probably imagine. So your higher self really wants you to tap into that ancient wisdom that you have, that ancient inner knowing that you have deep within, right? So the animal spirit that connects you to your higher self is the octopus. And I've spoken about the octopus before, but look at all of this beautiful coloring on the dome of the octopus, on their crown chakra. The octopus holds a lot of knowledge as well. It is a very ancient creature it's up there with the whale spirit, which is the sounds that we have going in the back. But yeah, the octopus is also a very, very wise and intelligent creature, right? A lot of people are scared of octopus. And I also want to share this. I learned recently that, if you do eat calamari, to not eat calamari if you're like a very sensitive person, because of the fact that you'll probably be able to feel the senses of the octopus. And yeah, so octopuses are just very intelligent creatures, and they're ancient, and they know a lot more than we give them credit for. So this is the animal spirit that is connected to your higher self. So the advice for your higher self is the base chakra. So the base chakra is our root chakra, and this is the chakra that allows us to feel solid, that allows us to feel safe and rooted. So because of this lack of understanding of feeling like, you're very wise and you've been here multiple times and you know how to, essentially what I'm getting from this is that you know how to, you're a master, you're already a master. You know how to master your reality, you know how to master the things that you come across in your life, whether that is challenges, setbacks, whatever it is that you come across your life, you know how to master it because you're the crone energy, you're the wise one. You've been here multiple times, you've done this before. I'm hearing that song Deja Vu by, is it Minnie Riperton? I don't know, I'll link it down below as a channeled song for you. But yeah, your higher self, the advice for your higher self from your higher self is to hone in on your root chakra. Maybe do some root chakra meditations, eat some red foods, do yoga to help you feel more grounded. But your higher self wants you to know that there's no need to worry and there's no need to feel not solid in your actions and your decisions, because you're very wise. And although you may feel like the people around you don't treat you that way, or you may feel like even as yourself, you may feel like sometimes you doubt yourself and you doubt your inner knowing, but your higher self wants you to know not to doubt that, because you're very wise and you're a very ancient spirit and you know what you're doing. So let's see if we can get some any extra information from the Egyptian tarot in regards to what your higher self wants you to know. In regards to what your higher self wants you to know. And lavender quartz is really great for allowing us to develop unconditional love for ourselves. So pile one, I'm also getting that you may, your 3D self may get very down on just the decisions that you make, the things that you do, because you've been made to feel like you're not as wise as you are. And so lavender quartz, lavender rose quartz may be very good for you to allow you to develop that unconditional love for yourself, that compassion for yourself. We got the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Yes, you know what you're doing. You are I'm getting a victorious leader. You know how to pour into the cup of others, because essentially that's what the crone was, right? This looks like a very, almost like a religious master. But you know how to pour into the cups of others while still sitting in your power, and you're a master. You know how to juggle multiple things while still sitting in your power and being who you are. As you can see, the octopus has many tentacles, and they can juggle many things. Yes, so pile 1, believe in yourself, believe in your power, believe in your ability to still pour into yourself first. Always remember to pour into yourself first when you need it, but also being able to pour in the cups of others. Your cup runneth over, and you're a very victorious master. Do not doubt your power at all. Yep, the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Do not doubt your power at all. Yes, you are abundant. The 3 of Cups is on the top of the deck. So need I say any more? Your higher self wants you to know that you are victorious, that you are a master, and you shouldn't doubt your ancient wisdom, your ancient power. Okay, pile 1, that is all I have for you. I hope that something resonated for you. And we are going to move on to pile 2. We have Amazonite here for you. Amazonite is known as the throat chakra crystal. It really allows us to speak freely and just really speak up for our needs, speak up for anything that we need to say, right? So that may resonate with your pile. So we have the animal spirit connected to your higher self, the overall energy connected to your higher self, and the advice from your higher self. Okay. So you got the dragonfly spirit that's connected to your higher self. And the dragonfly spirit is really one of, it reminds us of our playful nature, but it also, the dragonfly spirit really reminds us to do the things that we need to do for ourselves, right? To really hone in on our needs. The dragonfly spirit also reminds us of the ability to move at a fast pace, but also to take time, right? Because the dragonfly spirit, it can move very fast, it can move at a very fast rate, but then it also has the ability to hover in one space. So we also got the Death card for your overall energy connected to your higher self. And what I'm getting from this is that your higher self wants you to know of your ability to constantly be rebirthed. Your ability to constantly transform. You're never one thing, and you're never in one place, right? Or you should never be in one place for too long. It also connects to the dragonfly spirit because they'll be there for 1 second and then they'll be gone, right? So you can never really catch up to them. They move very quickly. Your higher self wants you to know that you have the ability to recreate yourself as many times as you want. And you should never allow anyone to make you feel like you can't be multidimensional, that you can't become something new. The Death card is a card of major transformation, the ability to die and be reborn again multiple times within a lifetime, right? So you may have even experienced this multiple times in your life, where you have transformed multiple times, rebirthed multiple times, and your 3D self kind of feels bad about these transformations, bad about changing and moving on from one thing to the next. But your higher self is wanting you to know that that's what you are supposed to do. That is who you are, is the Death card. You transform, you rebirth yourself as many times as you feel like you need to. You may have Scorpio placements, as well as air placements, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. But the advice from your higher self is to know that you are always in harmony. When you constantly rebirth yourself, you are in harmony. I'm being shown the yin and yang symbol. You're constantly transforming your light and your darkness, working through those energies. And this is what allows you to constantly be in harmony with yourself. This rebirth process that your higher self constantly puts you through is solely for growth and for harmony, and to feel harmonized within your being. You shed your old skin very frequently. And then with the dragonfly spirit, I'm getting that you always come anew with like beautiful new colors, a beautiful new aura. Because we know the dragonfly spirit, their wings are like an iridescent rainbow color. So let's pull from Egyptian Tarot and see if we can get anything else in regards to from your higher self. Okay. Yes, we got the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So this transformation that you often go through is what allows you to be in this King of Pentacles abundant energy. It allows you to be very abundant, to get this Ten of Pentacles. It may be something that also has to do with your field of work, having to constantly transform, transmute in order to be in harmony with yourself. It may have something to do with your work. You may also be an earth sign, but your higher self is wanting you to know that this multi-dimensional energy that you always are in, this multi-dimensional energy of having to transform, having to rebirth who you are, is a part of your journey. It is connected to your purpose. It's connected to your life purpose. It allows you to be abundant. And the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And stable. I'm getting that if you do not constantly transform, if you do not constantly rebirth yourself, it's like you're stagnant. Yeah. Then we got the 9 and the 10 of Cups. So this energy really allows you to move forward. Really, what I'm getting, and to have emotional fulfillment. It could even be emotional fulfillment with another lover. So as you can see, this is a couple. But this reading is about you specifically. So this transmutation, this transformation, this rebirthing is imperative for you to be successful in life. That is what your higher self wants you to know. Yep, and we have the Six of Pentacles. In order for you to stay in balance, in order for you to stay in harmony, you must transmute, you must transform, you must constantly rebirth. That is what your higher self wants you to know. So do not feel bad about becoming multiple people in a period of time. Do not feel bad for constantly transforming who you are. That is a part of why you are here, and your higher self wants you to know that. Okay, pile 2, I hope this resonated in some way for you. And we are going to move on. Okay, pile 3. So if you chose the pink tourmaline allows us to connect with our inner child, to remove emotional wounding, emotional blocks. It allows us to heal that maternal and paternal wounding that we may have from when we were children. It also really allows us to bring our feminine and our masculine energies into balance. So let's see what your higher self wants you to know. We have the animal spirit that connects you to your higher self. We have the overall energy that connects you to your higher self, or the overall energy of your higher self, excuse me. And then we have the advice from your higher self. Okay, so off bat, I'm really getting a very playful, delicate energy. Your higher self wants to remind you to be playful, to really bring out that joyful energy that you have deep within. And because you chose this pile, I'm really getting that this may be connected to your inner child. Your higher self really wants you to connect back with your inner child and bring out that happy and playful energy that you once had. Your 3D self may be kind of jaded, or you may hide this part of yourself away from the world because of whatever your reasons are, right? But your higher self wants to remind you to lighten up a bit and to share that light of yours, because as you can see, the sun here, your playful, silly, creative, I'm hearing, jokester energy is really what lights up the room. It's really what brings joy to people, and it allows them to feel like they can also be silly. And with the deer energy that connects you to your higher self, as we know, the deer is a very delicate, dainty, graceful energy, right? So as this is connected to your higher self also wants you to know to be delicate, to be soft. You can be soft, and you can tap into that graceful energy that even still connects back to the inner child, right? Because when we were children, we were very pure. So the deer energy is also a very pure, I'm hearing earthly, grounded, and delicate nature. They have a very delicate nature. The deer spirit also connects us to our inner child as well. It reminds us of our family. As you can see, this is a family here. Your higher self also may be wanting you to heal those wounds when it comes to paternal, maternal wounding, familial wounding, and even coming into balance with your masculine and your feminine energy, figuring out what your masculine and your feminine energy really means to you. What does it mean for you to be in your feminine energy, and what does it mean for you to be in your masculine energy? You may be an earth sign or a fire sign. And the advice from your higher self is triumphant success. I'm getting through this through really tapping into your inner child and even healing those inner child wounds. It allows for you to be triumphant. It allows for you to really cut through any blockages. Going back to the watermelon tourmaline, which is probably why you felt called to this crystal, it really allows you to break through emotional blockaging. So through healing these wounds, through connecting with your inner child, I'm hearing to watch your favorite movies that you loved as a child. Do the things that you liked to do as a child, whether that is dancing, if that is painting. With this, I'm getting face painting. If you really liked to do your do face painting, do makeup, dance around, try on costumes, whatever it is that connects you to your inner child, this is really going to allow you to cut through any emotional blockaging that may be showing up in your life. So your higher self really wants you to know to connect to these things, connect to your inner child, start working on healing these wounds actively, and it will allow you to break through any emotional blockages that you may have, especially when it comes to your feminine and your masculine energies. Let's see. Okay, then we got the Six of Swords. Yeah, so your higher self really wants you to move away from anything that isn't allowing you to fully be who you are, that isn't allowing you to be this younger part of yourself, that isn't allowing you to be this fun, playful, delicate energy, or that is tainting this energy for you, right? And causing you to be jaded or hard on the exterior. You may also be a water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So as you can see, the King of Cups here in the card, he's very stern looking, right? He looks even very uncomfortable sitting on this chair. And then we got the Knight of Cups. So not reverting back to a Knight of Cups energy, but knowing when to tap into this Knight of Cups energy, your inner child energy, your playful, fun energy, and not being so stern and hard on the outside. And as I said, these are energies, so you can still be a feminine and have King of Cups energy. But yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So tapping into this energy will really allow for you to start to grow more emotionally. I'm really feeling like your higher self is wanting you to connect with this inner child, to connect with your playful energy, because not connecting with it is not allowing for you to move forward. But once you do, you will start to move forward very, very quickly. It's stifling. It's stifling your energy. Okay, pile 3. I hope this resonated with you in some way. And we're gonna move on to the last pile, last but not least. So yes, tap into your inner child, please. Pile 4, if you chose the yellow calcite, yellow optical calcite, this is great for tapping into our solar plexus energy and connecting with our creativity, our independence, I'm hearing. But yeah, check out yellow calcite. Okay, we got the fish that connects you to your higher self, water energy. Your overall energy of your higher self is the Shaman of Wands. Wow, shaman energy. And then we got the throat chakra for your overall advice from your higher self. Okay, so with the fish being here, you may be a water sign. Immediately with the fish, I'm getting that your higher self wants you to know to go with the flow a little bit more. With this red moon being here, I'm also getting that it may be very hard for you to go with the flow because of something with the root chakra. Pile 1 may have also resonated with you, but the root chakra is our chakra that allows us to feel safe. It allows us to feel like we're rooted and solid, right? So your higher self as the fish wants you to know that we have to flow with the current of life. And this may be something that you struggle with, flowing with the current of life. With the Shaman of Wands energy that represents your overall energy of your higher self, you are very wise. I'm getting that you were a shaman in a past life. And so you know a lot. You know a lot of things. And I'm getting that this earthly realm sometimes can cause you, like, it's almost as if like you're not attached to it, because the fish energy, this is really reminding me of Piscean energy, honestly. I also heard Scorpio, but it's reminding me that, you know, sometimes you're not as attached to this 3D earthly realm. Like, you know, it's like you almost know how to go with the flow, but at the same time I'm getting that you know too much. Like, you know a lot. You have this like ancient wisdom that is connected to your shamanic ways, your shaman past life, that allows you to almost feel like I'm almost getting the energy of where you kind of look around at your environment, you look around at all the people around you, and you're almost just like, what a world. Almost like you're like, what a stupid world. I don't know, I'm getting that energy because you just know a lot. You're a shaman. Like, you literally, your higher self almost is like, dude, we've been through this so many times. Your higher self connects you to that very like ancient wisdom, and I feel like you use that through you use it in your everyday life. With this pile, I'm totally not getting that. Like, I feel like you have a very deep connection with your higher self. You know your higher self very well. Your higher self allows you to really connect with your shamanic ways, even if it's not as like, even if it's more so like modernized. I don't know if that's a word, but a lot of things that you do in your day-to-day life are very shamanic in a way, and very connected to this energy of your shaman ways that are connected to your higher self from a past life. With the throat chakra energy, as your overall advice from your higher self, I'm getting that your higher self, like, I'm getting with this that your higher self knows that you know how to speak up, knows that you know how to use your throat chakra. But with the 5 energy here, I'm getting that something needs to change with the way that you use your throat chakra and the way that you speak up. I don't know if maybe sometimes you speak up in a way that may be almost like, also don't get mad at me, almost like in a superior way I'm getting, but it's only because like you have this like very ancient wisdom way about you. It's like you know what you're talking about, but your higher self wants you to know that's okay that you know what you're talking about. It's okay that you know what you know, but to be more graceful, to be more loving with the way that you share this information with people. I'm also getting to sing. You may need to sing more, use your voice more in a more almost like musical way. And also, you may not be using your throat chakra, because my throat almost feels like it wants to like close up. But you may not be using your throat chakra in an effective way, or you may not be speaking up the way that you need to. Okay, let's tap into the Egyptian tarot and see what else your higher self has to say. For pile 4, what does your higher self have to say? The Knight of Pentacles. What else? 3 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse. Then we got the 7 of Pentacles. So with this, I'm getting, with the 3 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's almost like you're not speaking up about something. I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for all of you, depending on who chose this pile. But you're not speaking up about something. They have the Lovers. So, when it comes to, I'm getting a love energy. I'm so sorry. I didn't get this for any other pile, but I'm getting a love energy when it comes to partners and who you choose to love. If you are single, then this is not, this part will probably not resonate with you. But what I'm getting is that it's almost like you're not expressing your need for, it's like you can't express the shamanic way of yourself to either your partner or family members or friends. It's almost like there's a part of that cannot relate. It's like I'm getting a feeling of like someone cannot relate to your morality, to your virtue. And so this is kind of allowing you to feel like, I'm feeling a blocked energy, which is probably why your throat chakra as advice came up from your higher self. So when it comes to this, the Seven of Pentacles also came out, which is like, with this I'm getting, it's not allowing for you to grow in a way that you should with whatever relationship that this is. What's the advice? What is your advice from higher self? What's the advice from higher self? Yeah, so you need emotional fulfillment. You need emotional balance. We got the Nine of Cups here, which is emotional happiness, love, fulfillment. And we have the Six of Pentacles, which is a balance, equal give and take. So your higher self really wants you to know. And then we have the 9 and the 6, but they're facing in opposite directions. I see the 6 and the 9 together as two people who are facing and equally giving and taking and understanding each other on an emotional level. However, they came out this way, facing in separate directions. So whatever this is, whatever relationship this is relating to, it could really be any type of relationship. I was getting love, but you allow it to fit to whatever your situation is, but also do not make it fit. But you're really needing this emotional fulfillment. You're really needing this emotional balance. So your higher self really wants you to know to express how you feel, express your viewpoints, express who you are, but at the same time, if it's not being reciprocated, if it's not being understood in a way that makes you feel heard, that makes you feel emotionally balanced and like you can give and receive in an equal way, then there may need to be some adjustments. You may need to reconsider this. Reconsider the ways in which you are, The Lover's card came out again with the 8 of Swords in reversed. Yeah, so this is something that you really need to think about. Like, do you want to be in a relationship where you can't really express that part of yourself? Or do you want to be in something where you can equally have that exchange of understanding when it comes to your viewpoints? So that's just something to think about, pile 4, that your higher self wants you to also think about. I'm really getting that this inability to share on an equal emotional fulfilling level is kind of stifling you when it comes to, I'm hearing creativity, which is probably why you chose this, creativity, and also just like expression. Okay, pile 4, thank you guys so much. I hope this resonated with you in some way, and if it did, please do like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Blessings.